Hey there, Tempo Storms React here. Today I've got a guide for you on Ilios's Lighthouse callouts. This map here, it's a very hallway-like design, so it'll make a lot more sense when I make the callouts when we go from the middle. That's why I've started from the middle today. But here we've got the point, and here we've got upper point. You can have sort of behind the upper point, or in top of them, in front of upper point, sorry. But otherwise here, it's mostly on top of the point or upper point. You've got behind the point here, and both of these sides, even though there's two sides, this is just outside the point. Mostly because you've got our side outside, and you've got their outside. There's no sort of discerning features between each side or anything like that, so it's much easier to just call it outside a point, their side or outside. Or our side, sorry. But here we've got in front of point. This is pretty much the front, the main area of the map you'll be doing a lot of the fighting in. So we'll just call this right in front of point, this lower area here. Up here, we'll call this pillar, or behind pillar. They're playing at pillar is the sort of way you'd say that's where they are, or they're playing around here. You'd say they're at pillar, or they're playing around pillar. And here we've got house. I don't know what this actually says here. I don't understand that, so I can't call it that. I'm sorry. But we'll call this house. There's quite a few different houses or huts here, but they'll all have different names. And this one here, can't really call it lantern or whatever that says. We'll just call this house, and top of that as well. It's right in the middle. It's the same sort of area as Lijiang Tower's garden, for example. It's very similar like that one in design in a couple of ways, but call this one house because it's a similar sort of way where the point juxtaposes where it is. Here we've got mid. This sort of connector-ish area between the other two separate parts here. We just call this mid. They're coming through mid. It's quite a common way to push unless they push through the shop or the spa. And here, as you just heard, this is the shop. Both sides it's a different sort of shop. On that side it's a fishing shop. This side it's a pastry shop by the looks of it. But either way, it's a shop on each side. And then down here we got spa. There's sort of a spa pooly thing sort of going on. And that's why we'll just call it spa. It's a single syllable, easy word to use. When they're coming through this way here, you can say they're coming through shop, or they're coming in shop connector, or the shop med even, this sort of way down here, because it's got the big med there that's really important. Continuing this part here, this is still middle, or mid. Mostly because we can say we push them into mid, or they're pushing through mid. You still understand the same general way. And this area here, we'll call this long or far, or just anything like that. You've got a hut here as well, by the way. You've got this little bit here where they hide, hut. And you've got far down here, or long even possibly. On top of here, you've got balcony or ledge. It's really easy to get sniped or picked off from here, and this is where things start to get a bit confusing with all the different hallways when you start to push. And this is why I said we'll start from the middle, because when you start to push and you get things further down here, all these different hallways they don't have labels, and we're not going to label them because there's 1, 2, 3, 4 different ways sort of people can go. Or on top of well they're going over or anything like that, so we'll easily just be calling them left, right, or left to middle, right, sorry, anything like that, depending on which side of the map you're coming from. If you're attacking and you've pushed them back this far, your callouts probably don't matter because you're really winning that badly, but otherwise you call them left, middle, and right. Again, when defending and they're pushing you really far back, you can say they're pushing us in through to our spawn from the left, or the middle, or the right. While we're here at the spawn, this area here is spawn, and there's a little known path up here as well. We'll call this upper spawn. Just like most other King of the Hill maps, it's got an upper area, even though this one just connects straight to the middle anyway. We'll call this one upper spawn. We'll call this area stairs here. It's sort of it's probably the most important single set of stairs. It doesn't have a label on its own, so it's easy to just call this one stairs. You've got stairs up to balcony, and we don't need like a specific name for this, like lounge or anything. We can just call this inside balcony. It's up top, it's inside, everyone knows where it is, and there's not multiple levels to worry about there. But otherwise that should actually cover most of the map. It is quite straightforward. Just remember to play around the med packs for this one. This is really important, and push people off the ledge when you can. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this, hope it was informative, and check out the other videos on the channel. Thank you so much.